Hey guys! So I have a story for you guys today, but this story is pretty embarrassing to say the least. I uploaded a makeup tutorial a couple of days ago for Vlogmas, and I think the title was something along the lines of, I told them I was a catfish though, so it's alright. And somebody opened the video, watched it, and they're like, oh man, I thought this was gonna be a story time or a vlog about how somebody caught you catfishing them. And it just so happens that I have a story that is very, very, very similar to that situation, so I decided to share it. Now, like I said, this is pretty embarrassing, so please, if you can keep a secret, and only if you can keep a secret, can you continue to watch this video? Can you promise? Alright. Last year when I was a sophomore, I used to go to the food truck all the time. The food truck sells fried chicken, french fries, fish, like everything, and it's the best thing. They sell mixes too. Oh my gosh, for those of you who don't know what a mix is, it's a mix between lemonade and iced tea, and it's so good. It is what you want after a night of partying, late night studying, basically any type of late night food cravings that you ever have. You'll want to go to the food truck for that. So I used to go all the time. I would go after I finished studying, I would go after I worked out, I would go when I was doing my hair, so like I had bags on my head, like I'm pretty ratchet, so I didn't really care. But then this guy started working there, and guys, this guy was fine, like fine. I realized I had to, slow my roll, I had to switch things up. So I started, wearing my makeup and the nice hair, clothes, all this stuff down there. But sometimes I would slip up and I'd go down there looking nasty, and this one particular day he happened to be working and I was tired of it. I was like, you know what? I want you. You probably want me too, I don't know, but why are we beating around the bush? So what did I do? I continued to beat around the bush. I was scared to go down there and talk to him because I just went down there and I looked gross. It would be crazy if I put on some makeup and then went back down there to say, hey, you wanna go on a date with me? Plus, I don't know. Sometimes I still believe in gender norms where like the guy is supposed to ask. I know. But we're getting off topic. I called my friend Aubrey and I told Aubrey that I just went down to the food truck. The guy was there. He was looking so good, and it's about time. I want his number. Aubrey, can you help me? And Aubrey, like the great little gem that she is, said yes. And she went down to that food truck and she told him about her friend who thought he was cute, and he was like, your friend thinks I'm cute. Okay, well, what she look like? Why isn't she coming down here? So Aubrey showed him my Instagram. I look like a baddie on Instagram. By the way, follow me on Instagram. And he was like, oh yeah, she's cute. Sure. Gave her his number. She gave it to me, and we started texting. Mind you, remember, I just went down to the food truck. So he texted me and he was like, hey, just talk to your friend. I think it's cute that you think I'm cute, blah, blah, blah. And he asked if he had ever seen me before. And I said, yeah, I just went down there. And he didn't recognize me from the pictures. That should have been like clue number one that I should stop. But I didn't stop. So I continued talking to him. I think a week later, I went back to the food truck and he happened to be working. But this is when I looked gross. So I remember I walked up and I said hi to him, and he did not recognize me as being the girl from Instagram, the girl that he's been texting. And he's just like, hey, how can I take your order? That should have been number two. But I didn't stop, I kept going. Then we get to the point where we're talking kind of regularly, and he's like, why haven't I seen you at the food truck? And I'm like, bruh, I've been to the food truck like 2, 3, 4 times. And finally, I went down there and I said, hey, it's Judea. And you know what he said to me, guys? He said I catfished him. That's when I realized I was a catfish. Not everybody is about this catfishing life. I am though. My ego wasn't hurt. Boy, I know I look real good sometimes, but sometimes I don't. Whatever. If you can't love me at my Stitch, you don't deserve me at my Lilo. If you can't love me at my Ring the Alarm, you don't deserve me at my Dance for You. So I got caught I guess catfishing. Although I don't consider it catfishing. I consider it sometimes I get dressed up, sometimes I don't. But apparently I look like two different people. There gonna be some guy out there that loves the fact that his girlfriend is literally two different people. Sometimes 3, some 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Depending on what wig I'm wearing that day. There was no skin off my nose. Food truck guy, if you're watching this, which I think he does watch my YouTube channel sometimes. You're still cute, but sorry I catfished you. That my B. So I'll see you guys next time on my channel, BlackGirlsYouTubeToo. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend if you thought this was funny. If you want to laugh at my pain, if something similar has ever happened to you. I feel like this story was anticlimactic. I didn't even really tell it that well, but thanks for listening to it anyway. I love you guys. Happy holidays.